Okay, so what is your involvement in Startup Britain?
I really wanted to be here today. When I got the invite, I was like, I'll be happy to help. Birmingham, first of all, is from the Midlands, so any support I can give would be great. But just importantly, just to be here and to have real conversations with aspiring social entrepreneurs, people who want to go into business and perhaps don't know how, or how do I make my vision a reality. So any support we can give is just fantastic, and it's so good to see people coming up and speaking and wanting to know as well. The passion's there and the time is now.
Fantastic. And how important is this opportunity?
I think that it's fantastic. I think that people moan a lot about there aren't enough opportunities, there's no information out there, and there is information out there and there are opportunities. You just have to show up. And a lot of the things in life that you do, the first thing is to just show up. Absolutely. You know, so I think it's really great to see a good turnout here and people coming along with questions, with their business cards, with their business plans, whatever. You know, so I think that's really good, and for Startup Britain to offer that opportunity as well is a great thing. So I think the summer bus tour is a fantastic idea.
Excellent, fantastic. What is the aim of the event? What's the aim of the Startup Britain campaign?
It's just to support people to go into business, whether they're individuals who are looking to fulfill their vision of going into business, whatever kind of enterprise that is, or whether it's for startups. I know that there was startup in America, and that apparently was really working, so why not do that here? And I think that there is a gap in that support. Really, you know, not just information online, but there's initiatives like this in person with real business people to come along and have a conversation. So that's a great thing.
And finally, I mean, bearing in mind your work and what you do outside of the whole, how people know you from being an apprentice, etc. For you, I know you're very passionate about young people.
Yes. And
from your perspective, how do you think the world of business can really help young people to be really successful?
That's such a great question, and I think that there's a lot of different ways. There's no one way that I think will fix the problem or fill the gap. But one of the ways, I mean, a lot of the young people we've been speaking to is that, like for example, we went to a conference and there were young people there from inner city London who'd said, I actually was tempted to take part in the riots. I've chosen a different path, but I want a plasma TV just like the next person wants. I just need to know how to get there. And I think that that's quite a brave thing to really say, you know, that they're asking for that help. So I think that what businesses can do is support young people, one in mentorship. That's such an important thing.
Crucial.
You know, just going out, speaking to young people, saying, you know what, drop me an email, I'll be happy to support you. Just that little bit of support, just taking them out of their everyday communities that might be much of the same thing, taking them out and saying, you know what, there's this for you, or you're saying, you know, you're into this, how about I'll put you in touch with this person. A simple introduction sometimes, opening one door can be 10 doors beyond it. So any way in which we can support young people. Personally, Inspire Engage International is now working with a lot of corporates to support them in supporting young people. That's what we do. We facilitate that process to make sure that it's not only of benefit to the likes of Orange and to the likes of Phones for You, but it's of benefit to the young people. You know?
I think that's important because I mean, even through what I do with the Diverse Entrepreneur Network, many of the corporates who've got involved want to get involved because they want to help, but it's that gap in the middle, just knowing how to help. And exactly. I think inspiring young people and empowering young people is crucial, but giving them the tools to be able to take it to that arena and to be able to say to corporates, look, this is what I'm about, but also speak the language of those corporates. Be able to say to them, well, look, this is what I'm about, this is what we can do, this is how we can add value to you. I think is going to be crucial.
Absolutely.
And I really think businesses, Startup Britain, startup campaigns, entrepreneurship full stop is a great way of helping young people to achieve those goals.
Absolutely. And I think that young people want to do it. Nobody grows up thinking, oh, I know, I'd like to go looting. They don't want to do this kind of stuff. And it's a minority anyway. There's a lot of young people who are extremely driven, very, very successful, doing fantastic things, and we just want to continue supporting that, congratulating young people on it, and just going forward. And I'm personally very passionate about social entrepreneurship. If you can combine your passion for something, a passion for a cause, passion for community, with a robust business model, then surely that's a great thing for the country. You know, you got the helping the economy as well as good causes. So I think that's a good way forward.
Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing more about you.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
Take care.